Welcome to Good or What, the show we talk about stuff and whether it sucks or not. Matt, what are we listening to today?
Ernest, we are listening to the new Arcade Fire album, Reflektor, and yes, that is Reflektor with a K.
Good.
I found a way to enter. Reflektor. I found the connector. Reflektor. Now the signals reset. Are deflected again. We're so connected, but are we even friends?
Okay, before we go any further, we need to be completely transparent with you. Me personally, not a big fan of Arcade Fire.
Me neither, not at all.
Okay.
But we are open to this new one if it's good.
Exactly.
Of course.
So let's just get that on the open first. Matt, tell us a little bit how you feel about this album.
Ernest, we have got to start with the lyrics, which I had to write them down
Yes.
and read them.
Okay.
When love is gone, where does it go? If telling the truth is not polite, then I guess you'll have to fight. And if there's no music up in heaven, then what's it for? These are actual lyrics from the new Arcade Fire album. How can anyone think this is good?
Okay, so I figured it out. I listened to the album 3 or 4 times, all the way through. Just made sure.
That's impressive.
Thank you. I did it because I care. This album is a representation of a couple of things that kind of irk me in music right now. That is where mainstream rock music has gone, and the fact that this is kind of their attempt to make a dance record, right? Because you bring in James Murphy, LCD Sound System, the man knows how to make a catchy tune, and you say, okay, well, we're going to bring this hard-hitting subject matter that we were talking about, in the suburbs, even some more on Neon Bible a little bit. Mm-hmm. You say, you know what? Nah. We're going to make some songs. They're going to have, a little conga drum in there. David Bowie's going to show up for no reason. And you get this overall widespread appealing, boring, dry, rhythmless album. And God, what? Why? No.
I mean, I'll agree with you in the sense that it's not saying much to say that this is a danceable Arcade Fire record, because that's not usually what you're getting here.
It's an oxymoron is what you're getting, but go ahead.
But I think more noticeable is just the fact that time and time again, this band sounds like they don't need us to think that they're important, because they think that they are really important. Mm-hmm. And somehow, from the start, I mean, I liked Funeral okay, I guess. But from the start, you could already hear that they really believed that they were the most serious, intense, creative, important band out there. And the little bit of air and life in those albums has just gone away over time. And even though it comes up a little bit here and there on the new one, you can just feel that. I mean, I don't think, have you ever heard someone say, you know what band I'd really like to hang out with and grab a beer with? Arcade Fire.
That's true.
No. It sounds like they just want to sing their own songs back to themselves all the time. And at least you could argue that some of the lyricism on previous records, while it didn't really do anything for me, I guess, I mean, that's a personal thing. Some people respond to different words.
It spoke to some people, yes.
Here, stuff like this, I mean, really? Down on knees, begging us please. That is crazy lazy.
I mean, crazy. Double rhyme.
See, I just came up with that, Win Butler. You can have it if you want.
It's yours. The thing, it's funny because this is, I was saying before we went on camera, this is their Octoon baby, right? U2 started off serious. They had social issues, political issues. They sung about really powerful stuff, and they gained a lot of respect and a lot of support, which they should have. Then they made that because it was like, oh, hey, we got a bunch of money. We'll branch out into a different style because we have the, chutzpah to believe that we can just do anything we want to. So you make a forgettable dance record that everybody kind of goes, well, we already crowned you as legends, so I guess we have to give you your props, even though it's not really that good.
And to be fair, had they stayed the course, we wouldn't have liked that either.
Yeah. So again, being fair. We are being fair with that. My thing is just saying, the overall trend right now in rock music is to make these grandiose albums that try to touch everybody and nobody at the same time. And it's got to stop. It's got to be a little more directly focused. You look at bands like the Gaslight Anthem, who take these scenes of life and blue collar existence and bring to life for people like me who don't have that same experience. Some of the legends give you a glimpse into the world that they're creating, right? And I feel like Arcade Fire was trying to do that previously, but it's now just said, you know what, we'll get some congos. Brings Up Congos have you know the co-lead singer singing French. People like French. This is the kind of music you buy chinos to.
But it's not accessible, it's not fun, it's not rewarding. Gaslight Anthem is a great example. I'll give you Manchester Orchestra also.
Sure.
They're telling stories with the words and also layering a lot of sound sometimes too, increasingly over the years. And still, it's music you actually want to listen to,
Right.
not because society says you're stupid if you don't like it.
Exactly. So, I mean, Matt, it's up to you. Arcade Fire Reflektor, good or what?
Ernest, my vote is a what? How about you?
It's a what. I put the H and W in front, just in case people thought I was being sly about it. Well, folks, that wraps up our edition of Good or What. My name is Ernest Wilkins.
I'm Matt Pais.
And we will see you next time, hopefully with a better album.